Hey guys, this is Juan for JuanSource.com, and I'm going to be doing a demo commentary on Pandemic versus Optics on DE Ruska. This is a CVOP match from the past season. I think it was season 4. And we lose 10 to 4 in this match. We actually lost quite badly. However, I felt we played pretty good, but we really just got outshot. So I'm still gonna go over a lot of things we like to do on Ruska because I think it really helped us out early in the rounds. We lost a lot of odd man situations, which I think really turned the momentum over to Optics' favor, which ended up with us losing the match. So let me go ahead and get started here. Um, Firstly, I'm going to be kind of on my view. I am going to be doubling up in the upper A tunnels with Noit. Notice that we have 3 towards the A site early on, then Mustang is going to rotate off once we hold the rush here. So, like in the other Ruska commentary I did, we are doing this kind of 2 upper setup right here where I'm just kind of watching on this weird angle, whereas Noit is occasionally picking the upper to spot for it. Where we just want to double up on anybody coming upper. We want to isolate one side because I feel it's very difficult to hold the A site if we give them position on upper halls. So we want to try to hold it pretty aggressively here. When I hear that shot, what I want to do is aggress it. I flash and push it here. I get a blind kill, and then I just drop back because I want to play the advantage down. Now that we're at a 4 versus 5, down to only 30 seconds left, I just want to kind of try to delay as much as possible. So now I'm just sitting back with my teammate randomly peeking here. Meanwhile, we call our teammates over here. There's only 20 seconds left. There's at least 2 guys here. Likely they're going to be hitting this site. Once I get the bomb down here, I just want to continue just kind of holding it, delaying as much as possible. Use any nades I have left. I know that they're coming up from the site, just from the footsteps I hear, and they have to come get the bomb. So what I do is I push that guy and just delay him further, and so now we're going to win just because of the time expiring. Okay, I'm going to be on Mustang's view this round. Notice that early in the round, he does help spot for this rush. Occasionally we'll push this. You will see that throughout this half. But once we get blind there, we decide it's not a good time to push. However, we do get the trade kill there. So now that it is a 4 versus 4 now, Musty rotates off. Since Nick is down, I decide that I have to play this upper halls pretty aggressively. Since I'm playing this site by myself, I pretty much want to clear it right away. But once there's action at the other site here, I can pretty much rotate off. So notice on Mustang's rotate here, he comes through the ramp, he throws that flash. It's a pretty decent flash to throw. It's not going to blind him, but it's going to blind them running up. He runs up that ramp, just tries to pull attention to him while the guys in the site can kill him. And they're just working together, getting trade kills here if possible. And eventually, hopefully, try to take the site. So, Optics member there got a good shot on Mustang there. Now it's down to a 1 versus 2. Now what I'm trying to do is just get isolation kills here. Hopefully one of them makes a mistake. Maybe I can kill one with a nade. However, that didn't happen. They got a nice shot on me there. I was going to try to get the guy when he was planting the bomb. There's only about 15 seconds left, so I knew that they had to plant sometime. I didn't want to reposition there. Perhaps go back on the canyon. I didn't want to reposition there because I knew exactly where both of them were, and if I were to reposition, go back around to the ramp or something like that, I would lose kind of my tracking of where they are. So right here, Nick goes ahead and picks down in that ramp. That's a big opening pick for us, and since we killed their only guy, Lobby, it's not like they're going to be coming quick on the red room here or quick Lobby. They're going to be a little bit more delayed, more reserved, so that we can kind of get set back up in the site here just fine. So because we kind of got that entry, it's not likely that they're gonna be coming to that area right away. And we heard steps at some canyons here. So what Mustang did was he pre-rotated here, and they were able to double up on the halls here. And they did a good job of kind of teaming up there and getting trade kills. Now it's down to a 3 versus 2, and we have the bomb down in the site. So we want to just kind of work this together, random peek this, just be annoying in that little stair room. I mean that's pretty much what you want to do in that stair area. Just be annoying, random peek, and just kind of try to stay alive, just to deter them from coming in the site. Okay, again, we know that they're playing only one lobby, so we probably want to pick that cross early on, like Nick is doing right here. Then we want to go kind of into our double upper setup. Once he sees that that guy crosses there, it means that they're probably coming towards upper halls, which is what they're doing right now, I believe. So again, we want to just team up on this, get as many kills as we can. I flash, I get the guy close. Now it's down to, I'm by myself here, and there's two guys coming up here. So I have to pretty much flash and push. I don't want to get sandwiched from in the sight. And I flashed there. He avoided my flash and got me running up there. Kind of unfortunate for me, but so now it's down to, I think, a 1 versus 2. Now that he's in the site, he's really just probably got to wait for the bomb to plant and then try to make a move. Okay, so it's getting somewhat difficult to hold A here, so we might want to try something else, perhaps a push here. Eventually, no, I'm not sure where our third player there was. I believe he was late on the buy, so we decided not to do it. We probably want to be pretty aggressive here because what we are doing isn't working quite so well. Or perhaps hold Mustang at the A site with us, since they are taking it pretty easily. Once they're really making a lot of noise here, we figure that they're going to have to peek up upper halls pretty soon here, any second. So Nick and I are prepared for it here. However, he gets picked by a nice AK shot. So again, I decide I have to flash and push. They again avoided my flash, and I was unable to take down any of them. And so that's going to be very difficult for my team to win the round at this point. What they have to do is just pretty much get into the site as soon as possible. That's exactly what Mustang does. He just rushes into the site, tries to get as many kills as he can. He's only able to get 1, and I don't think it's going to be enough. So our last guy here is going to have to save out. Okay, so now we're on eco, and let me go to our rush. We're likely just going to be pushing into this uh, lobby area here, and we push and get 2. And so now we have a 3 versus 5 situation. We have some guns now. So probably what we want to do now is we have the bomb down, I believe, or I'm sorry, it could be in the red room there. But what we want to do is really just sitting at the bottom of that lobby really isn't a good place to go, and they were probably already in the red room, so running back into the site wasn't a good option. So we're kind of stuck in a situation right here. Even though we're at a 3 versus 5, it's still somewhat difficult for us to win this round. Because we gave them position on A. And so what we have to do here is probably just get in a group and try to take back the site together, because we pretty much know where they're going to go at this point. And so we want to just group flank here. My teammate and I are coming up into the rafters right here. Again, we just want to get trade kills the best we can. Clown re-peeked and hit a nice shot on me. Now it's still down to a 2 versus 4 here. So again, we want to be peeking this together as much as possible. And however, Clown is still posted up there. And so at that point, we have to realize that we have to go up through the ramp there into the site. However, just having deagles and USPs at this point, we're not able to pick off the guys coming up. But yeah, even though we're in a 3 versus 5 situation there, it was still very difficult to win the round, just because of kind of the situation we were forced into by pushing lobby there. If we were able to get in the red room right after pushing lobby, it would have been a lot more favorable for us. However, we had to pretty much push into their lobby to get the guns that they dropped. So we're doing a really good job of pushing this lobby. So I think what we want to keep doing is just random pushing it. And so again, we caught him off guard, and that's the thing that I've done on the other rest of the commentary, and it's still very, very successful. It's just really random pushing that lobby, because a lot of teams don't really send a whole lot of guys there early in the round, and when they do, I mean, a lot of times they could be really caught off guard, not expecting a push if it's not done right away. And a lot of times what we do is delay that push, is not do it right away, because people will be posted up early in the round. However, mid-round, they're going to start kind of working up, and they'll be more vulnerable to pushes. So what we did here was we kind of pushed through hall, and so now we have a better idea that they're going towards B, and so that we're able to stack the hall here. And so it's much better for us because we can stack this. And so it should be easy to hold this down. Now it's down to a 1 versus 4. He should probably be saving, but yeah, I imagine he's going to be. So we want to keep pushing that lobby if possible. The other thing we want to do is probably be pretty aggressive on the canyon or other parts of B here, and that's exactly what Paradox is going to do here. Is he's going to be very aggressive on this canyon because we're doing a good job of when we're able to kind of figure out where they're going, we're doing a good job of winning the rounds there. When we can isolate a side and focus on holding the other side as opposed to just kind of holding passively in the site. So we want to be aggressive, kind of spot out these areas, and notice Paradox is creeping up this canyon, kind of not giving them any room to work with there. And so once he does that, he's delayed the round down to about 40 seconds now until and nobody has come canyon in. So it's more than likely that they're probably going towards B. I'm sorry, A, so we can probably over-rotate to that area. One was held on the catwalk there. However, it's still more than likely that they're probably going towards A, just given that how much time is left, and he was the only one on catwalk here. So we were able to over-rotate to this site. However, they were still able to take us down. I don't recall what setup we were playing. But Mustang just kind of sit on that roof there and try to get as many as they can coming in. And however, it's going to come down to a 2 versus 1. And they did a good job of crossfiring and getting the trade kill there. So really the only rounds that we've won thus far is, again, a round that we can isolate. Because I think the CT side of Ruska here is honestly very difficult to hold the sites. They can just sandwich you from so many different areas. Vents, halls, lobby here. Really so many places to go. So we have to kind of push up here. I got a mid-air shot on War Machine there, pushing up there. So what we want to do is just kind of swarm to that area as soon as we can. However, they got some good trade kills on us there, but it's still down to a 3 versus 3. Mustang is probably in a pretty vulnerable position there, and they again hit a nice shot on us. That's been the occurrence many of the times throughout this half thus far, but I think we're still doing a job of kind of getting the entry kills. However, we're just not really holding the sites after we kind of do some isolation. Now it's down to a 1 versus 3. He really just has to kind of run up here, get any people getting into their positions, whereas he caught one guy there. The other guy was in the stairs, and they, again, did a good job of trading kills. They're playing the advantage correctly. Okay, on Terra's side here, what we generally like to do at the beginning of halves on Ruska here is just spread our guys out, kind of get a feel for how aggressive they're going to play the map, how aggressive they're going to play Hall and Canyon. And then kind of later in the half try to form our strategies based on how they're playing and try to exploit that. So what we do is we don't send any guys lobby. Notice that we send it all through here, try to get into the red room as soon as possible to kind of control that area. We break the vents early on and it's just so that we can go late round without making that noise. And so we try to get into this red room. Notice that we're kind of slow clearing all this and we're trying to pretty much peek together if at all possible. And so we're just spamming corners. Once Paradox gets 2 picks at A, it's pretty clear that we probably have to go there. However, War Machine re-peeked that Hall's there, and so we wanted to try to take him down before going back to A, so we didn't have to worry about him on the flank. However, that might have been a mistake to re-peek him there, considering Mustang was really low. He just peeked out and got a nade. However, I got a nice shot on the guy in Hall, and my other teammate came through Canyon, and so I'm just gonna try to get in here. And plant the bomb as soon as possible. We know that there's one guy left, and I just saw him at the upper hall. And so we get into positions here, but it's likely that he's probably coming through spawn. However, he caught me off guard trying to get into my position. I was going to go towards the halls, then I found Paradox there, so I didn't want to kind of watch the same angle he was watching, so I decided to get in towards the stairs, and he caught me there, but my other 2 teammates were able to finish him off. So notice that they played really aggressive at Hall. We either want to push that back or just avoid it by doing like a rush elsewhere. but we are going to continue kind of getting into red room early on. We don't want to give them position of the lobby and the upper A halls. So we definitely want to push that area back. So we're getting into this red room here again. I'm going to flash this lobby because a lot of people will peek on that ramp with an op. In fact, I know that's something that OPTX likes to do. Once we kind of clear that area, make sure that there's nothing lobby. I smoke that off and get out of there right away because we cleared that area. Now again, we want to try to hit somewhere else very quickly. Not giving them a chance to kind of rotate out here. So now we're just kind of doing an execution strat. We're going to have a teammate flash for us, and then we turn this corner here and hopefully get this guy down the stairs here because they peek this pretty aggressively as well. I get blinded from a flash. He threw it, and I wasn't able to get kill him. And so that kind of cost us the run there because they had once I died, they had two guys posted up, and our two other guys died, and War Machine just had a funny CK there. But anyhow, so Griff's kind of just peeking up here. He's going to have to grab the bomb here. He's only got 10 seconds left, so it's likely that he'll probably just have to save or just kind of sit behind these boxes here. I'm not quite sure what he's doing here, but... Okay, so I think we're really going to be able to take these halls, so I think we want to probably do an execution strat towards A halls, I'm sorry, not the B halls, because they're playing it very aggressively. I think if we kind of post up on it, we can get a entry kill there instead of the A halls, because they're kind of doubling up from stairs and the site there. So they have two guys watching the B halls. So we want to take these A halls or the canyon. So I think we've elected to kind of take these A halls. However, again, I just flashed that area and he was able to kill me there. He probably did a good job of turning from my flash. And so once I die here, they pretty much have to take quickly towards A because we've lost control of the map. And the guy that pushed through, sorry, we pretty much have to take B because we lost control of A, and so now we have to quickly execute at the canyon here. Meanwhile, Noit just kind of holds as much control as he can in mid, and so it's down to a 4 versus 5. They really have position on us. They're probably over-rotated the site since they cleared through A. So we really just have to group and hope for the best here and just take the site, try to get as many entry kills as we can. We're able to get 2, however. This guy playing Halls, because he was not contested from the other side of Halls, he was able to just kind of strafe back and forth and kill 2 of us as we came into the site. So we want to push back that aggressive at A. We don't want to allow them to do what we did to them by just pushing that lobby area and killing anybody that came up there. So we want to, again, come through Red Room as quickly as possible to try to disallow that. We get a pick on mid here, so that generally means you want to try to speed things up, try to exploit them before they kind of figure out where you're going and rotate. So we want to just try to go as quickly as possible. I'm coming up through the rafters here, however, we're still doing our clears here. Nade that stairs because he's been playing on that quite a bit. And at this point, when Paradox gets a entry kill at Canyon, we want to take it towards Canyon, but then we get a pick towards the halls here. So really it's kind of open where we want to go, but 2 of our guys in the lobby got caught off guard, and so we take it back towards A, which really could have been a questionable call. But given that we got picks at both sides, it could have gone either way. Now it's down to a 1 versus 1. Now I fake on death cam that I'm going back towards the B site to hopefully get a call. Then I'm going to wait for about 10 seconds and hopefully run on the site and plan, given that he's probably have rotated out to the other site to try to cover kind of both sites here. So I'm going to flash over, just in case he's sitting outside the site. Then I'm going to flash again if I got one, and then try to get in a position. Now this is a really good spot that I'm getting in right here, because you can really see like a lot of different angles that he's coming from, and you're not really open to the lobby stairs or upper. However, he walked up, got a good flick shot on me. I was at low health, and he was able to take down the round. Since we've been getting a lot of picks at Canyon, we may want to try to exploit towards there. It is on the last round now, so we have to pretty much buy out. Knowing that they're probably going to be on a full buy, they're going to be opping towards mid, and I think still towards Canyon. So we got to expect that. However, we still have to pretty much worry about this lobby push because, again, we don't want them to be able to isolate us and rotate to the other side, because that's pretty much how they've been winning rounds. That's really how you have to win rounds on counter-terrorists. You have to isolate, figure out where they're going, and over-rotate to the other side, because otherwise, if you just let the other team take, they will pretty much pinch you if well-timed and take into the site pretty easily. So again, we're going up towards the halls right here, trying to clear this because we've been doing a pretty good job of getting entry frags up here. So I let my op kind of go up here first, and then I'm just going to kind of give assistance to him with my deagle. I get blind, however, I'm able to get the trade kill. At this point, I know there's an opper trying to peek upper. He's probably going to re-peek, so I'm just going to kind of keep spamming it if I can, nade it, and then work up and tell my guys to come up from lobby right now, because this is how we want to. This is the time that we want to pinch it. However, the guy who rotated just tossed a nade on the lobby. They did not get up fast enough. Had they gotten up a couple seconds sooner, I think we could have taken the site a lot easier. However, their rotation really killed our take on this site. So that's going to be it. We lost 10-4. Really, honestly, because I think we lost a lot of rounds just by getting outshot. We lost a lot of, again, 2 versus 4 type situations, 2 versus 2, 2 versus 3, 1 versus 2s, whatnot, which really cost us a lot of momentum and rounds. So. Well, that's going to be it again, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to doing the next one.